Hi there. What I am going to show you how to do here is briefly take a look at how you might access information about cyclomatic complexity in your code base using NDepend. Now, we could do it, obviously. I've, in previous episodes, shown this query builder functionality. So I could do what I've done before and define another thing here and say maybe instead of showing me lines of code, it could show me cyclomatic complexity. You could, I'm not going to, so I'm going to put this back and save it and then get out of here real quick. But variety is the spice of life, so let's look at a different way of doing it. What I've got here is the NDepend menu, and one of the ways that I could do it is there's this colored CodeMetrics view. This is kind of fun. So it offers you ways of looking at your code in sort of two-dimensional fashion. And this one, let's see here. This one is to give you a sense of how big your methods are versus, as you can see up here, you're at the level of method. This is the number of lines of code, and then this is the cyclomatic complexity. So this is just a way you can get a quick visualization of your code base where things go from green to red as they get worse, and things get bigger as they get worse, so to speak. So that's one option, and then you can actually play a lot with the gradients around, or I should say the gradients and the colors in order to, style this window the way you want it to be styled. This can be very handy for visualizing your code base. Now, a thing that I tend to like to do is, in particular, I'm going to get started by saying I want to be shown the most complex methods, I guess, and that pops, you can see it pop the metric coloring screen again, but it also shows a view here inside of this window. It's a search results, so it pops here in the same place that your queries and whatnot. Now, the default here is what you want to search by. It came up as type, even though I selected method, but I can just make it be method, and then I can search by any number of things, but the one I'm interested in today is showing cyclomatic complexity. So the one of primary interest here is in the chess solution. I can see the cyclomatic complexity for all these methods, and it's sorted in descending order. I can change that if I'm so inclined. And I can also say, maybe I only want to see, oh, that's good news. I don't have anything higher than 9, at least not in the production code. So this is showing me things that are higher than 6, it looks like. So that's telling me, oh, well, I've got a switch statement in here. So as you would expect, this is the NDepend measure, and over here is the Visual Studio. I don't remember if that's a plugin or just a premium. I feel like I've said this before. Should probably, research that one of these times instead of continuing to sound sort of stupid, but such is life. I do know it's not NDepend, so I'm getting, 2 separate confirming measures of this cyclomatic complexity. So I won't belabor the point here. Those are just a couple of different ways that you can use NDepend to look at the cyclomatic complexity of your methods. There was the first one that I sort of showed you very briefly and then went away from, which was to actually use CQ-Link and define your own custom query for it. But then there's the built-in functionality here, both from viewing the metrics visually and then this query view over here that you can use as well. So you have a lot of options for essentially browsing your code base by cyclomatic complexity, which can be a pretty handy thing to do. It can help you identify problematic areas of the code that you may want to consider refactoring or at least taking another look at. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.